Hey, my name is Kate Grantland.
I'm Grace Gaffney.
I'm Ty Keith.
And I'm Hannah Turner.
Our athlete is a 45-year-old female who lives a sedentary lifestyle. She's 5'8", weighs 200 pounds. She walks her dog around the neighborhood 2 times a week for 15 minutes. She has no history of surgeries, broken bones, torn ligaments, or any injuries, and she has no underlying health conditions that impact her training. She does not drink, but she does not smoke, but she heavily drinks, and her training goal is to achieve overall health and wellness. So as I said before, her goal is to achieve overall health and wellness. And the American College of Sports Medicine lists all of these health benefits that come with exercising. In order to achieve these health benefits, they recommend 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity, along with 2 to 3 days of resistance training. Our goal is to have this athlete progress from her usual level activity to meet these recommendations for overall health and wellness. By in season, we want her to be able to perform 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity per week. So we calculated her 1 rep max by performing a 7 rep max lift. And since our athlete is training for overall health and wellness and not a specific sport, we felt that specific agility training is not necessary.
All right, so for her off season, we decided on hypertrophy because as this lovely table from our book shows, the off season should be focused on hypertrophy. As far as intensity goes, it should be low to moderate, with 50 to 75% of her 1 rep max at 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, specifically for hypertrophy. And then for her rest time, because again, we are going for hypertrophy, we want to do 30 seconds to a minute and a half. But because she's a newer athlete and formerly sedentary, we're going to give her a 1.5 minute rest just so that she isn't too fatigued. So again, because she is a beginner, we're going to start her out at 2 days of resistance training a week. We're going to start off with Monday and Wednesdays are training days. Monday is going to consist of a warm-up, body weight squats, body weight deadlifts, overhead dumbbell press, lat pull downs, and tricep extensions. The body weight exercises are going to help her get her form down and get comfortable with the movements that she is going to later progress into, like the back squat and the deadlift. And then for Wednesday, we have the warm-up, power clean with PVC pipes, so we can work on her form, which she will be doing again later on in her training, dumbbell bench press, dips, leg extensions, bicep curls, mostly accessory exercises so we can build up some other parts of her musculature. So for her warm-up, we're going to have her walk on a treadmill for 5 to 10 minutes at a target heart rate of 137 to 146.5 beats per minute. As far as dynamic stretching goes, she's going to do some toe kick walks, skips, lateral shuffles, lunges, all for 20 yards, and then some arm circles, 2 by 10, forward and back. And again, we just want to make sure that we are ramping up her heart rate and her body temperature so that she is prepared for going into these exercise days. Another aspect to the reason why we decided to pick the body weight squats is that ground-based free weight exercises like squats, deadlifts, and Olympic lifts are much better training stimulus for the development of core stability and the enhancement of athletic performance. So we just want to make sure that she's increasing her balance and making sure that she can be stable as we progress through her training. The American College of Cardiology says that it is reasonable. Oh, wait, I think I skipped part of. Nope. I'm on the track. The American College of Cardiology says it is reasonable for the sedentary individual to begin slowly and maintain the exercise session for a duration that he or she feels is manageable, or that his or her healthcare provider determines to be safe and appropriate. And the American College of Sports Medicine says start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. So that is our justification for her aerobic activity, starting out with her walking the dog. She normally walks her dog 2 times a week at 15 minutes. So on Sunday, we want to see her somewhere between 15 to 20, but by Friday that week, we want to have her at 20 minutes, just so that we are progressing her over time.
So for preseason, the main thing we're going to focus on is muscular endurance. According to our book, muscular endurance should contain up to 67% of her 1 rep max, a minimum of 12 goal repetitions per exercise. And since it is muscular endurance and we want to target muscular fatigue, you should only be able to rest for a maximum of 30 seconds before going on to your next exercise. So although our athlete is new to resistance training, we want to be able to progress her. So we are going to move her into an intermediate training status. So instead of training from 2 to 3 times a week, she'll be trained 3 to 4 times a week. So since she'll be training 3 to 4 times a week, Monday and Thursday will be set aside for lower body, and Tuesday and Friday will be set aside for upper body. We went ahead and removed everything body weight and are allowing her to add weight. So instead of body weight squats, she will have a weighted barbell squats, weighted Bulgarian squats, and obviously her power clean will be with weight. This is just to target everything lower body. So hamstring, glutes, things of that sort. And then Tuesday, we will move up to upper body. So dumbbell press, lat pull downs, bent over rows, farmer carries, incline bench, things to really target her upper body to keep her balanced as an athlete. For her warm-up, we are keeping it relatively the same. It will start with a walk jog on the treadmill for 10 minutes. And we calculated her heart rate reserve. And for this, we want her to be at 137 to 146 beats per minute. We added a few things onto dynamic stretching. So we added butt kicks, monster walks, and karaoke. Grace had mentioned before that since she is not a sport-specific athlete, agility is not mandatory. However, we went ahead and added a few agility exercises in just to reduce the risk of injury. And to go ahead and hit her aerobic training, we went ahead and added a walk for 40 minutes on Sunday to keep her target heart rate at 137 to 146. Since we do want her to progress as an athlete and be able to hit that 75 minutes of vigorous activity a week, we went ahead and changed Wednesday and Saturday to a jog for 15 minutes, and we upped her target heart rate to 146 to 160 beats per minute.
Awesome. So we're in season, and we're just gonna be doing maintenance rather than peaking. So for maintenance, what we're doing is 2 to 5 sets, 3 to 6 reps. You can go higher on that that intensity. So it's gonna be 85 to 93% of her 1 rep max with a 2 to 5 minute rest. Awesome. And then we are just doing 2 resistance training sessions per week. I just stay within that 1 to 3 of the guidelines. And so we're going to split those up into 1 lower body session on Sunday and 1 upper body session on Thursday. So what the lower body session is going to look like is power clean, 2 sets of 5, barbell squats, box jumps for power, 2 sets of 5, Bulgarian split squats, 2 sets of 5, and med ball throws, 2 sets of 5. Obviously getting some power and strength in there. And then moving over to Thursday for the upper body day, it's going to look like starting off with a dumbbell bench press, a 3x5, lat pull downs, focus on the back, 3x5, dumbbell bent over rows, more back work, 3x5, and then we're going to finish off with a little bit of arm work by the way of tricep extensions and bicep curls. And then we're going to have largely the same warm-up that we've had in the preseason, which is just quick walk for 5 to 10 minutes, target heart rate being 137 to 146 and a half. And then our dynamic stretching is going to look pretty similar too, starting off with high knees. We have walking toe kicks, inchworms, walking lunges, lateral shuffles, butt kicks, monster walks, and karaokes. Doing all these for 20 yards each. And then to get that 75 minutes of vigorous activity that we want to get, we're just jogging 3 times per week, 25 minutes each session. And to keep that vigorous, our target heart rate is 146.5 to 160.7 beats per minute.
And for postseason, we are focusing on active rest. So for postseason, it's about active rest and recovery. So they recommend to do 0 to 3 sessions per week, and we decided to do 0 sessions of resistance training. She is just going to maintain her warm up that we've been doing to properly warm her up for the exercise and get that agility and flexibility work. And she's going to walk 2 days a week on Sunday and Thursday and keep that lower heart rate, and then jog 2 days a week on Tuesday and Saturday to that higher level of the target heart rate. And we added a yoga exercise on Sunday and Thursday for active rest and recovery and a low impact workout. And this is only until we start her on a new resistance training program.
And that is all.